Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today is a comic book review video. It is the Whisper War finale and it came out today. And this series, or arc I should say, left me whelmed, as Robin would say in Young Justice, because at the end of it, it was just a lead up to a new arc, which I don't like. I don't like when shows do that, or like when comics do that. So that's what this issue kind of did, and I definitely did not like how that ended off, because they built it up and they built it up for like 5 issues, and it was a big story arc, and it ended up not turning out the way I wanted. Like as comparison, I brought out my Walking Dead book number, what is that, 11. This has All Out War in it. All Out War ended in issue 126, and it ends with Rick saying, "You're going to rot in jail until you die, and old man Negan, you're fucked." So it just like gives you like after like there was a whole big battle between those two guys, where are we? Like right around here. You see Negan and everybody just like fight the Rick's group, and it's just a big like finishing battle, and then it ends with Rick winning, of course, and then that line, "You're fucked," and just like ends it off right there. And then the new story arc is completely new. It has all new characters and everything. I can't, this thing is like opposite, so it's hard for me, but it like starts off with all new characters, and it skips ahead, it time jumps. So it was a really fulfilling arc. I really liked the end of it and everything, and what I was expecting from this arc was sort of the same thing, like for them to defeat the Whispers, but it didn't seem like that was going to happen. I think back in the back of my mind, I knew that it wasn't going to happen in issue 5, because it just didn't seem like it was lining up for like a one comic, because like nothing happened in issue 5, and like for everything to happen one issue in the episode issue 6, then I think it would have been a lot to fit into one issue. So basically they defeated some of the Whispers, but they hadn't defeated, because the Whispers basically control the dead too, so they have to deal with like thousands of walkers in the next arc, which is really like, oh yeah, like it seems like the threats just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But in like that, this is off center, but like people, like they do that, like writers, they do that for their shows. They make the villains bigger and badder, but it doesn't, they do it in a way where you don't really notice it. But this one is just like blatantly like bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like arc big event, and it's like in an arc it's supposed to be a little different than the last one. And I think that's one of the things like Robert Kirkman needs to work on. I'm not like criticizing him or anything. Like The Walking Dead, like what actually happens in it is really good, and I like the writing, and the characters are really cool, but it just seems like the arcs need to be a little different. But like I'm not going to criticize, because like in my other videos I've talked about saying things about people's work, like movies, like it was horrible, but if I can't find a better way to do it, then I won't say like that much about it. So I don't know how he can make it better, so I'm not going to say that much about it, but just like maybe like change up the big story plans, like because it all just seems to be, like I said, just big villain, big threat, end of villain, end of threat, next arc. So it doesn't really, I don't know, but let me know what you guys thought about the comic if you've read it. And because it was, like I said, it was whelming, it just whelmed. So I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait till the ending of the next arc, because that's all we have to do right now for The Walking Dead. But there are a lot of Image comics that I do like to read, like Saga, and I'm about to read Monstrous. So there are a lot more Image comics to hold me over before that, and DC comics, of course. Like I read like all the DC comics, not all of them. I gave up on Superman, Deathstroke, Action comics, and Hellblazer I gave up on. But I should tell you just the ones I read. You guys don't care about that, but because this is an Image comic video. But that's pretty much it for the video. It's not really anything to talk about, because like maybe there are little things like Carl's girlfriend, because Carl's girlfriend kind of annoys me, and it just seems like Carl like kind of fell for her because she was in distress and she's like around his age. So like, hold off, Carl. But that's really like the only thing I found. Like I said, it just, The Walking Dead doesn't really change anyway. So let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you think I'm right. I'm probably not right. That's just what I like from my memory. So let me know if I'm wrong, and I will see you guys in the next video. This one is shorter because it is a comic book review, and that's really it. But that's it for the video. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.